Welcome to PAXX TV, your destination for passenger experience news. We're on the ground at the Aircraft Interiors Expo in Hamburg, Germany, and we're going to talk to some of our reporters who have been finding out all the news on the show floor. First up, Seth Miller. How has the show been for you?
The show's incredibly busy as always, and it's exciting because I feel like for the first time in a couple of years, we're talking about real news and real products rather than vaporware. We're dealing with things like you've got AirFi installing their hardware. They've got it actually flying on aircraft now. It's a portable streaming entertainment solution. We've got GoGo's got 2KU. We know that they've had it installed on a couple aircraft hardware-wise, but consumers haven't seen it. We're actually now getting a third airline with the hardware installed at the end of the month. Delta's got that. So that news came out at the show this week. And so, I think one of the really nice things we're seeing this year is for the first time in a while, actual products coming to fruition and getting to see things really happening as opposed to, oh, you're not going to believe what we have next year. You're going to be amazed what we have in 2018.
Right.
That sort of just you wait. We're actually finally getting to something real.
That is exciting. And what does it really mean for the passenger at the end of the day, Seth?
Well, I think for the passenger, the most exciting part is we actually get it, right? We finally get to use these things that we've been promised for so long. And, ultimately, it doesn't matter what's promised, it's what's delivered.
Oh, interesting. And more broadly, what's the vibe on the show floor? Are people excited?
Yeah, I think every year people are excited. For different reasons. This year, I think, though, that we've got a lot of new small companies showing. There's a lot that we've talked to that are sort of first time here, which is always great to see. Those groups are always super, super excited, tons of energy, and often have fun stories to tell and fun products to work with. So, that vibe is there. I feel like even some of the established players, though, are starting to get into it. I'm not sure if it's because they're starting to feel like a shakeout's coming, and they've got to be the ones who are on top of things, and the ones, if you look the most vibrant, then you're going to be the one who's still alive at the end of that. Maybe that's part of the game. But, it really is nice to see that level of activity on the floor.
Now we're going to hear from our correspondent, John Walton, but first a quick word from our sponsor, GoGo.
How do we deliver the best performing IFC technology to aircraft? We focus on the plane first. Our aircraft expertise lets us install fast and minimize touches, keeping planes in service where they belong. And now our high bandwidth, future-ready global solution, 2KU, is in flight. New and better services for passengers, greater operational efficiency for our partners. The 2KU era has begun.
Good news, the Internet of Things is really starting to look useful for the cabin. Recaro is offering seats with built-in sensors to tell whether or not the seat back is upright or the tray table's down. Recaro's sensors can also notify maintenance when, say, a seat's armrest is about to wear out. The IoT is also promising some improvements in the galley, with Zodiac showing a system that monitors each galley cart and ensures the right cart is at the right temperature, even if it's swapped into a different slot. I'm having a good look at that Hawk seat that Mirus just sold to AirAsia for over 300 aircraft. That's more than 70,000 seats. Here's Mirus CEO Phil Hall.
We've been working with AirAsia for several months to define this concept, and we're extremely proud and excited to be able to present this to you here this year and be part of this industry for many years to come.
Some changes on Airbus Group Stelia stand too, with an updated version of the popular Solstice staggered seat to give a few extra inches extra legroom, as well as some new airlines taking the Equinox fully flat seat, which replaces angled lie flat seats on some airlines. That's it from here in the world of seats. Now back to you.
Next up, our correspondent, Marianne Simpson, is joining us. Marianne, you have been combing the catering side of the show. What should passengers expect? What type of innovations are they doing over there?
What the group is doing, it seems like they're packaging duty-free and buy-on-board kind of food and beverage together in one really attractive gift box type of thing. So they've got like Hendrick's gin, a little bottle of tonic together with some nuts, and it's packaged really attractively as a gift that you could either consume it on board if you wanted to, or you could easily take it off the plane and give it to somebody at the airport or at your destination.
Oh,
really cool.
That does sound cool.
We've got guys like Smart Tray and Skycast Solutions who are creating really innovative, lightweight designs to prop up pharmaceutical LSG group has actually developed a sort of bowl plate combo, really attractive, and it holds some nuts or some other food, and there's a notch in it that actually holds an iPad or a phone up, and it's something that I haven't seen before.
Wow, that sounds really, really unique. You know, another thing that we did together actually was visit Contron, which is a company that provides the boxes and the hardware that supports wireless entertainment and in-flight connectivity. They're kind of a behind-the-scenes sort of player, but now they're talking about the Internet of Things for aviation.
We weren't really expecting to see that stuff, were we?
We weren't.
No.
They're going a little bit more direct with their messaging, and they were talking about slapping sensors on darn near everything, actually. Everything from the life jackets to the lavatory doors, so that passengers know if they should get up and use the lav or whenever it's open or closed. So it's kind of neat how IoT of aviation is coming on a little stronger. Looks like Contron plans to play a bit of a role in that. Thanks for joining us for this special episode of PAX-X TV. Join us again next time for all the latest news on the passenger experience.
It's a great day, I'm feeling good. Oh, the possibility.